Hey everybody. We have been let loose today. ER is busy at a meeting in real life, believe it or not. And I think Guy's cutting down trees, not what you're hearing behind me, but at his house. Welcome to Tech Tuesday. How is everybody? The cool small group today. See who else joins us. Thanks for being here, Kimberly. Maybe we'll let you share some of your wisdom today. Um, I just recorded something for Kimberly, so she knows she has something coming. Do you guys have anything we need to talk about? Anything exciting y'all are working on, trying to do, want to do?
And down. It isn't like you have a table of contents, you go jumping all over the place like a regular website. But it's the look of some of the ones in Marketplace definitely looked more like a, professionally done website.
Yeah,
I
no,
was just
definitely.
wondering from your experience, because I've not been on all of these, if there was one particular template in Marketplace that stood out.
Not really. And to be honest, the reason, I mean, I market Marketplace, but I don't really use a whole lot of Marketplace only because it's really not something you can tweak very much. So those are really kind of designed for somebody that doesn't know the design, doesn't know desktop, and doesn't want to learn it, which is fine. But you can't really do because they're locked. So you really can't do a lot to them. So I just kind of start my own thing. I mean, I really don't, and I don't know that I can't think of any one of those that I would use for just a website. Doesn't mean we couldn't make one, but you really,
Kathy?
I mean, because you're stuck in that design. Yeah, Kimberly, do you have one you like?
Yes, I basically did what Richard's wanting to do. For each one of my locations, I mocked up a shuffle card to mimic my website. I don't know if you can go in and see my account or how you can tell me. I can tell him and he could steal the template, but I did it so that it looks like there's somewhat of a navigation bar in it. So it is, it would confuse most people that it's not a website the way it's set up. And then there's live video and then there's scrolling and it goes down and has locations. So
But
you're
you didn't
welcome
use
to
a
have
tip.
access
You didn't
to
use
that.
a marketplace card though.
No,
You created it.
that's,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Can you
where
drop
but
your link in? Can you drop the link in the chat or anything?
yes. Let me figure that out. Be right back.
Yeah, because I know, and I've done the same thing. So if you go to my like the networking group, the McKinney.network.com, I just took template 18 and turned it into one. And then at the bottom of the pages, I just put one more link at the bottom that says back, or you could make it say homepage or whatever you wanted to say. And what's really interesting, I actually watched somebody do this, and I guess I did it too, but I never really thought about it. Is like when you're on desktop and you're on somebody's real website, 9 times out of 10, if you tap their logo, it takes you back to the home page. So I did the same thing on the additional pages on that website. So on the McKinney downtown, if you tap on the logo, it's going to take you back to home. Um, so it could be kind of a trick like that. The other thing we are working on for that page in particular, so I'm hoping that it's something we can offer eventually, is a search button. So I'm having Dev dive in to see if they can make a page by page search button, which would be again more website-esque where they could find somebody else. There we go. There's Kimberly's link. Um, but website-esque to me is more a template 18 thing. Build it and then use that over and over again. Yeah. To me, just because we love 18 and creation so much, it's really hard for me to use a lot of the marketplace cards. People love them. A lot of people use them that don't want to do template 18 and don't want to create and build. But for me personally, I'd rather just build what I want. Did you get hers up? Did that work? Does that make sense? Do you have any questions for Kimberly since she's sitting here?
No, that makes, yeah. And I wasn't trying to create, or turn a shuffle card, trying to totally create it into a website. It was just, I was trying to sort of have a different look. And again, some of the ones in Marketplace, I had one that I was using. I'm sorry, I did delete it. Otherwise, I put it up here. But it had a lot of really nice features to it, to make it look like really fancy, but because so it just didn't look like, sometimes my standard shuffle card. That was it. It was just, I was trying to come up with a different look, and I was just wondering over time what people had done.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't delete the fancy ones. Keep those so we can all just clone them and play with them, right? To me, that's part of the fun of it, is just especially like right now, I'm trying to build something for somebody else. She just needs a simple landing page, but I'm like, okay, what do I already have that I can just turn into what she needs, and I don't have to start from the beginning, just like everybody. I don't like to start from the beginning either, so easy peasy. Does somebody else have a question, or did that help? If you guys have any other questions? What else are you guys working on? Anything else you guys are working on? I mean, I'm happy to go over whatever you guys want to go over today. Like I said, we have Kimberly here. We can dip into her brain if you guys have any questions for her on marketing or any kind of stuff that's going on with Shuffle marketing. Let me see what we have. Questions in the chat. Hold on. Oh, no worry, Greg. It's no problem. Hold on. So, Willie, I tried to clone some templates and edit, but I have not been able. They're all said card not found. I want to create moving background with a section for contacts to enter their name, email, phone. An invite for people to, okay. So a couple things on this, Willie. So card not found. So number one, my question would be, where are you cloning them from? So I'm not sure why it would say card not found unless that person has deleted the card that you're trying to clone, or they have it blocked.
Probably. I copied the ID of the card.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to a session to search, and they all said not found.
So is it a card that you built?
No, I copied some of the one that some of your members have done.
Some other members have done. Okay. So either their card is no longer, either they've locked it to where it's not clonable.
It's probably, yeah, she's a doctor or something.
Is she on the Wednesday night call?
No, and they did have a background with some flying eagles. Eye doctor.
Oh, Katie. She's usually on this call.
I like that card.
Okay.
What I do, I find something there that to make it different. So it's called hacking. You don't hack the set factors, you just make it different, change it.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh, that's the point of cloning. That's absolutely right.
I am with a company that is in ChatGPT 3 and 4, and they have a 2 billion database to find customers. They have everything you need on marketing, except they don't have a card like yours. They never will go. That's not their. They have a card, but not like yours. And I love this one. I don't want to use this one to promote the other one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. Yeah. So she may have that card locked, or so if she jumps on the call, sometimes she's on this call, so you can ask her for the code for that card if she's willing to allow you to clone it. But yeah, so typically all you have to do is get the card saved, hit clone, and then you can clone that person's card. So it's just up to the person if they allow that or not. The moving background, I do want to talk about that also. So you can put a video in the background of the card. Just be aware that it's only visible on the desktop. It's not visible on the phone, because it goes on the sections, unless you put it on the card itself. If you put it on the card background, let's talk about that a little bit. Let me pull something up real fast. A couple things on that, because it gets a little confusing. Oh, where's my shuffle go? There it is. Okay. I was actually just in Marketplace.
What's Marketplace at?
Marketplace is under Build. So when you go to build a card, and then you go over here to Marketplace.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So standard templates are here. Marketplace is there. Actually, just did a video on that. So I'm assuming Kimberly is going to be getting that in about an hour, and then she can drop that in somewhere. So if you get on template 18, which you guys all know is my favorite template. So let's talk about videos in the background. So you can put a video in the background of a card. If you click on the blue gear, and you go to
Okay.
background content, you can add a video. There's one in here that you guys can see. Always starts. Where is it? There it is. So you can see the video moving here. The thing to know about the background on a card is when you open it on the phone, it seems to work on Android. It automatically starts moving. It does not start moving on iPhone. So on
okay.
iPhone, you're going to have a static background and there's not going to be any motion. We're working on that. I'm trying to figure out if Deb can figure out why one works and one doesn't. The other option for motion, if you scroll over and you get to your purple gear, would it be motion on the two edges of the card, the two columns where right now they're blue. You can also change those to a video.
The background too.
Yep. So same
Mhm.
here. So now the background can move as well. Just realize that that is outside the view on a phone. So if you're holding your phone, yikes, like this, you will not see those two edges. If you flip the phone, you'll see a little bit of the edge, but not as much on the desktop. So just be aware that it's not always visible in motion and it's not always visible on the phone. So I would say use motion wisely would be my key on that.
Use what?
Just use it wisely, right? Because if
Oh, yeah.
someone's
Well,
staring at
I've
your
seen it.
information,
The other company they do website with that, but I like
okay,
the card. And then also I need to know how do I get that. I used to know this years ago when I was in the old system, but everything I made was removed because I was off for a while because I was on
I
my
gotcha.
vision. But there's a card. I mean, there's a section where you fill out. People fill out like for landing page or capture page, so
Yep.
people enter the information, and I couldn't do that either. I used to
Yeah,
be
no
able to.
worries. Let me get out of that one so we're not staring at the waves and we'll talk about that. Okay, so once you've built a card, again, I'm just doing it on the desktop builder. So once you have a card and you want to add, we call that a lead capture page. You can add a lead capture page to any card that you want. So what you would do is you would go to the card you want to build the lead capture on, and you would click the three little dots, which is what gives you the menu. And then you would click on campaigns, which is here. So campaigns do two things. They tell you click-through rate, so how many times has this been clicked on? And they give you the option to add the lead capture page, which is, again, optional, doesn't have to be there. So when you create a campaign, you can create as many campaigns per card that you want. Where would you put your campaign, for example? Would you put it on a website? Would you put it on a Zoom call? Like where do you want to put that?
I don't get it.
So if you have a card for your business and you want to lead capture, where are you putting that card out there for people to find to put their information in?
What I would do is on social media.
Social media.
LinkedIn,
Perfect. Okay.
and
So you would
Instagram.
name, what you want to do is you want to name this where you're putting it. Right? So Instagram link. That way you know that the lead came from Instagram.
See what? Okay.
Okay. So this campaign, this particular one, this one link that we're creating right now is going to come from Instagram. And I always like to know when they're clicked on, so I leave it on individual. And I turn off emails because I hate emails. So I just wanted to pop up on my phone and tell me something's happening on my Instagram link right now. I just like to know that that's going on, right? This is what you're looking for. Okay. So if you click on...
Sorry, can you explain that email?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Because I get too many notifications on my phone. And
on your phone?
memory gets locked.
Absolutely. Okay. So you might not want this many as I love notifications on my phone. So you have a choice. So basically, if I create this campaign and I'm going to put this particular card with this particular link on Instagram, right? And so I'm marketing myself or my company on Instagram. Okay. Instead of telling me every single time somebody clicks on it, here's your option. Here's what you can do is you can click daily summary. Okay. Now, instead of every single time somebody clicks on it, your phone will tell you one time a day at whatever time you pick. So if you like, say, every day at lunch, you want the phone to tell you how many times has your Instagram link been clicked on. It will
That's
give
good.
you a one-time summary once a day. So
If you put
instead of
individual, it's every time that every time they view it.
Yep, individuals, every time it gets clicked on, your phone goes off.
So individual is better.
I like individual. It just depends
Okay,
on if you
okay.
like a lot of pop-ups. If you want an email, which I hate emails, I have enough emails. I have 7,000 emails, so I just don't need another email. But I do want a push notification to come through my phone, so I turn my email off and I put my notifications on. Now, if you love emails, if you want an email every single time somebody pops on that link,
No,
you can
no,
leave that on. Totally up to you.
no, no.
Gotcha. Okay, so turn that off, turn that on. Now, step 2, this is a whole separate step. So first step is you're creating the campaign and tell me that somebody's clicking on it. Second step is tell me who, right? I want them to be able to fill out a campaign and tell me who it is. So what you can do is you can have this, so you can have your whole card show up and have the lead capture at the bottom, or you can have a pop-up with your questionnaire before they can even see your card. Totally your choice on how you have it appear on your card. And you can even come back in here and edit it. So if you're like, I'm going to make it pop up, but now I don't seem to be getting anybody to fill it out, so now I'm going to try show at bottom. You can come in here and edit this and play with it and see what you like at any time.
The bottom. I like at the bottom.
At the bottom. Okay. So then we'll do our title. Our title is up to you. I usually say something like, let's connect, or let's get to know each other. And then I say, no spam, I promise. This is just me because I like people to fill it out, right? So I'm not going to spam you. Just give me your information so we can connect. So then you could ask questions. What do you want to know about that person? I have seen people ask a full questionnaire of questions. I will say that you have to think about as a user, what would you take the time to give to the person?
Name, phone, and email.
Name, phone, and email. So I usually do first name, last name. I don't make anything mandatory.
Yeah.
You can if you want to. You can make everything mandatory. You can make everything optional. Totally up to you guys. You can ask them whatever questions you want. Just remember, if you make it mandatory, they can't send it to you until they fill it out. And again, now, separate question. Do you want to know every time they fill the questionnaire out, or just once a day? I want to know individual. I want to know the minute that hits my inbox, right?
Yes.
I also don't want an email. You can get an email if you want. I just want it to come through my phone and tell me, bing, 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 you have a new lead captured. So then I create that, and I copy that link, and I go drop that link in my Instagram. So let's see what that link looks like. I don't know what that card was. I just picked it. So I think it was just generic. So now, there it is at the bottom. They can fill out their name, email, phone. If they fill this out, the cool thing is that you will get a pop-up that not only gives you their name, their phone, and their email, but it is going to tell you this lead came from your Instagram. So you'll know that particular source of information is working for you. You can always come back here, go back to the exact same card, go back to campaigns, and create another one. Say, for example, this one you wanted to put on LinkedIn. So you'll know, oh, I got 5 leads from Instagram, but I got 10 leads from LinkedIn. I really need to go, be in my LinkedIn more often, or wherever. If you want to create a QR code that goes on a poster, call it QR code on poster. If you're on a Zoom meeting like today, call it Zoom meeting 4/18/23. You'll know how many times something got clicked on each one of those different indicators and where your leads are coming in from.
Excuse me, what do you mean on a Zoom meeting?
Yeah. So let's say, for example, today we have like, say it's tomorrow night, say it's our big networking event, right? So we have a shuffle networking event every Wednesday night. So let's say that I'm going to call this Wednesday night LFI networking. Can't spell, but I can call it that. So I'm going to call this link Wednesday night LFI networking. And I want to know every time somebody clicks on it, and I don't want an email, but I do want them to know that they can connect with me. So I say, let's connect. That, whatever I want to say. I can put name, email. I can even ask them for, what's your shuffle link, right? I could ask them for anything I want. And then I do off on the email and create. Okay, so then this right here, I copy the link. So let's say, just like we are now, I'm on a Zoom call and I want to drop my link for people to get to know me. I can go over to the chat. I can drop that link in. Of course, this is just that shuffle card, but there's that link. Then people in the Zoom room can click on it. And then
Yeah, I
you
could do
know
that.
that came from those meetings. So then I use that same link every Wednesday at the meeting. And so that group gets to know that that's my link. That's how to connect with me. And that's, that it tells me how many people are clicking on information in my Zoom.
Wow, I learned a lot today.
You could literally do it for anywhere. You could do it for your email. I do it for my email signature line. I do it when I'm connecting somebody to somebody. I mean, anytime you just want to track something, to me, knowledge is power, right? The more knowledge I have about that person or where the lead came in from or what we're doing, the better. That way I know where information came in from.
Yeah, I want to
That
introduce to a lot of people, but I'm not gonna do it until I have a good card that I can present.
Mhm.
And that's what I need to ask some of those questions.
You're welcome to
So
ask questions. That's what we're here for.
I'll be doing several cards, one for health, the other one for the other company that works at AI, ChatGPT and all-in-one marketing.
Yep.
Other one, the air, let me see, called Space H Air Technology.
Mm-hmm.
When I do, I want to make it so professional people won't question it. And
Absolutely.
that's why I don't go to the Wednesday night meetings, because I don't have a card that I want to present.
Oh,
Several
make a
started,
simple
but
card. Just make a card that you just want to connect with people. Put a picture
I
on
have
there and
one.
just say I want to learn, want to connect.
I have one that I created for Timo,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to create some nicer ones. Also,
What are you
you
dropping in
have
there, Shelly? Something for us to look at?
there's
That's my card. There you go.
oh, 1 second.
So you can
That
make
card like
something
that.
make something simple like that. Look how cute that is.
Yes, I like that. Which card is that?
And this is Shelly's. She's on the call right now. So the other thing too, though, is remember that you
Thanks,
could do
Shelly, for
something that's
sharing.
just very simple. That is just like, hey, I'm just starting to network. I'm just starting to meet people. It doesn't have to be super exciting to be on every single call. Everything has a different reason. Who has anybody have a Coffee Connect card? I know a bunch of people have them. I don't have any of them saved right now. A Zoom Coffee Connected card would be super simple, something to drop. You could even just a Zoom Connect call. We could
Lots
put
of
something
people
like
use
that.
a lot of people use email, but email doesn't tell me anything. A lot of people
Right.
assume they get emails, so people contact them, but if I don't know who they are, what they're doing, I know it's no use to use the email. So something like this is better than an email.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's one of the things I do. Where is it? Suggest is so one of the things that I personally do on my campaigns. So on either one of these, I would probably like this one in particular. If I was doing this, I would edit it. Is I would put a question. So just not just name, email, shuffle link, but say something like, what are we connecting about? Right. So you can ask them a question and have them tell you, like, Are we connecting about like a just get to know you? Is this personal? Is this business? Sometimes people are like, I need your, what you do and I need it now. And some people are like, hey, let's just get to know one another. I'm a new Shuffle user too, or whatever it is, right? So you could ask them what it is that you're connecting about. Mm-hmm.
So
Kimberly,
another
you have
question.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What other card do you have? Because I know that I had there's some the testing the beta testing something, but I don't understand what that is.
Beta testing. So basically what we're doing is Shuffle is coming out with version 3. So our next version of Shuffle. And we are going to be sending out an email inviting people to beta test the new version and basically give us feedback. What do you like about it? What could we do different? Did it work? Does it work the way you think it would work? Is the buttons go where you think they would lead you? And so beta testing will just be like you guys, anyone who's interested in giving us feedback on the new version.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Kimberly, do you have something on this topic?
Yes, I wanted him to be able to see if you'll go back into campaigns. I thought you were about to do it.
Yeah.
And show him the trackability, because I clicked on the sample that you had. So you could show him how you can actually view the campaigns and see when and where they were
You're
clicked.
so
And
good. So contacts. Or actually, I would think I would do activity. So if you go to activity, you can see that people are viewing the campaign.
Oh,
And you can
okay.
see which one they're viewing. So it
And then,
tells
like,
you.
go to campaigns, like here you can actually track. I don't know if you've used that or not, but I go up to campaigns and I see the ratio of how much they've opened. Like, so you could test between the LinkedIn and the Instagram. Yeah, go to campaigns. Oh, no. That's not where I go. Right? I'm telling you how to do it. Yeah. Yes, this.
Stats.
Yes. This is my favorite page.
So here you can see Wednesday Night Networking has had 5 or 6 clicks, and Instagram has had 1.
Great, that's nice.
Absolutely. So you're able to
Wow.
go in and see your campaign views.
When
I was like,
when I'm gonna be adding AI ChatGPT to this system.
I know the guys are already very interested. Guy is very into ChatGPT. So is Kimberly. So I'm sure that is something that they're looking at. Absolutely sure that is something.
Everybody's using it. I saw a campaign last night. I saw a presentation in Spanish about. I'm already doing it with the other company, but in Spanish, another company that you join. They give us free training on AI marketing.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. Everybody's getting into that.
Yes, I'm sure it is coming. But like I said, Guy is very much into it. Kimberly uses ChatGPT, I think 100 times a day. So it's part of our marketing already. Definitely, I could definitely see a future of it in Shuffle.
Yeah,
Hey,
nice.
Damon, how are you?
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Did you have a question on this, or you asked a question on something else?
I have a few questions, but for the most part, I tried to make a card. I don't even know which card it was. I know it's one with the icons on the side.
Okay.
I mean, with the social media on the side. And every time I tried to put the about in the about section, every time I tried to put it as a heading, it wouldn't sit on the card right. It wouldn't fit on the card right.
Okay. Is it one of these? Desktop.
No, I was actually on the other on the mobile building.
On the mobile build? Okay. Did you copy paste by any chance?
No.
You were just typing it in?
Yeah, I was just typing it in, and then when I got in there, then I tried to do the heading large, but when I did the heading large, everything else you just couldn't see it anymore. You could see it, I guess, in the box, but not when you open the card up. It was vice versa, one of them.
Interesting. And do you not remember which template it was?
I want to say this 20 right here. It could have been that 20. Yeah, because I don't think I was trying to put a whole bunch of stuff on it. Well, wait, 20 got products on it? No, No,
Yeah.
it was one of the ones with the words, with the where the icons was on the side of the words, not the picture.
Oh, the icons on the side of the words. I got you. Um, contact icons or
The
social media.
yeah, all that. Yeah, keep going over. I can keep going. No, it wasn't nothing with the products on it. It was just a plain card with the icon. This one, number 13, I guess. No,
This
that's
one?
on the picture. Yeah, this one. 12.
Circle or square?
Wait, go over one more time. No,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah, I want to say it was a square.
That one.
Yeah, and when I
So the paragraph section.
yes, when I used the paragraph 1 or whatever that is called, the title one, click paragraph. No, yeah, click that. Yeah, and go to 1. It wasn't. Yeah, anything else wasn't fitting on the page when I started everything else.
Did it stay as a heading? Is that why?
I don't. I know. I tried shrinking the letters for the rest of the paragraph, but when I like I said, once I did that, it wouldn't stay on the page. It did the first time I did it, but when I went back to open it up again, then it was just everything was just all to one side.
That's good. I've seen that do that if you copy paste. I've seen it go like really wonky off the card. Let's see what happens here. Oh, so it took, well, I didn't put anything else in there. Seems like it took it. I'll check it on my phone afterwards. It seems like
Yeah,
it took it.
but you don't have the icons.
I didn't fill them out. That's what I was just saying. I was like, oh, they're not there, but I didn't fill them out. Let's see what they look like.
Huh? So yeah, the first time I did it, it was even like that. But then when I closed it up and tried to open it again, I couldn't see the words.
Okay. Were you building on mobile or desktop?
It was on desktop.
Okay.
But yours is working so far.
Okay.
Okay.
Double check that it was not copy pasted. Like I said, I've seen that go super wonky and then it doesn't work because of the what's it called? Not editing in the background. What's it called, Kimberly? The code in the background messes it all up. And then the other thing would be is to
I mean, I was gonna try and do it all over, but I went on and just did template 18 to fix it all.
so much easier. Yeah. So the other thing would be, like I said, to kind of get it in there and then change, like highlight it and change what it is you're wanting to change after you've written it.
Well, I was only using the heading because it changes colors. Now everything, all the other ones don't change colors, so that's why I was
Yes.
just trying to do the heading.
Yes.
But the only other way to get it to change color is to copy and paste.
Yes.
If I put it in a editor, like
Mm-hmm.
Word docs, and then
Because that's
change-
how we used to. That's how we used to get around not being able to do color. Before we had the new editor, the desktop editor, and the old editor, we would type it all out, put the colors in, copy and paste it into the paragraph. So
Okay,
that's
now-
what it was. It may be the way it's designed in the background.
Okay, now can I ask, would it do emojis too? Would I be able to put emojis in if I
I
copy
think
and paste?
they look like emojis when we make them, but they don't look like emojis when you send them. They look like squiggles. I don't think
Oh.
emojis work.
Okay.
Believe me, I've asked for emojis. I want emojis.
And my next question was, I had to put something in the name area, Well, I only use I only put the title of the card, and I didn't use that. I just put the title of the card and where was it? Well, I think I just I think I just put the title of the card,
Okay.
and once I put that in, when I look at it on desktop, I want to say when I'm using it on mobile, I can see I didn't have to put a name in there, but when I'm using it on the desktop, no, when I'm using it on desktop, I don't have to put the name on there. But when I'm using it on mobile, it keep asking me to put a name in.
Oh, you're making me think really hard.
I-
There is a cheat for that, and I don't remember what it is.
So I just didn't want to have to be somewhere and trying to put it in, and then without
I
putting a name.
I think it has to do with the save, right? Because when you're saving it, sometimes it makes you put the name in, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Well,
I
on the
think if
desktop,
you-
it didn't make me do it, but on the mobile, it made me do it.
Yeah, even on the mobile, I think there's a cheat. So I think, what was it? Because we used to do it back when we were all on mobile. It was either you had to push add and then save, or if you just hit save. Let me see if I can
No,
go back and play with
no,
it.
I'm
There
saying-
is a cheat around it
No, I'm
where you
saying
don't
no.
have to put it.
When I'm building on my desktop, I didn't have to put it in there. But when I'm
Right.
doing it on my phone, then I had to put it on there. I had to
Right,
put it
that's
in
what I'm
there.
saying. There's a way
Give me
around it
error
on the phone.
message. Okay.
I just don't
okay.
remember what it is.
Okay, and my third thing about the beta testing, when does that start? And is it only on a mobile, or is it on mobile and desktop?
So I don't know when it's going to start. I thought it was going to start this week, but I know it's a little crazy right now. We've actually captured ER. ER is coming in for an event in Dallas next week, so we've kind of messed up his calendar for him. So and he's in charge of it. So I thought it was going to start this week. I would definitely say by May, I would think it was going to be starting. And what you'll do is when you get your link, you will choose either iPhone, Android, or desktop. And whatever you choose, that is what you will test throughout the entire test. So if you love your iPhone and want to be on that, if you love your Android and want to be on that, or if you want to be one of our desktop testers and be on that, whatever you choose, that will become what you test throughout the entire test.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Super excited. Okay. Anything else in chat? Anything else here? Anything else you guys have?
I
I
have,
have. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead, Diamond.
My other question is, okay, when you put a button on a card,
Mm-hmm.
if you connect it to another card,
Mm-hmm.
and you want the tracking and everything, you have to go in, get a campaign link, and then put that campaign link on there. You can't just put the main card link on there, right?
No.
Okay, on the campaign link, you don't have to put it like where they have to answer any questions. You just got to use that link.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So you just want to make sure that you open. So say we wanted to put a link from this card. You don't want to just use this preview link. You want to create a campaign so you
Okay.
track it. You don't have to create a lead capture, but you just want to tell yourself, and on the name of the campaign, linked to test card or link, so for me, it's linked to kathyiinman.com card or whatever. Then I link it to that other card and then I get the click through.
Okay. But then, okay, if you don't put the link, I mean, you make the campaign link, you don't have to put the lead capture in.
Yep.
And
And then
you
you
just
use
click-
that link.
And
So
then
whatever
it'll give
link you make,
it'll-
so go ahead.
And then it'll give you the tracking of that with the stats and everything that you just showed, right?
It'll give you the stats of the click-throughs. Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
because I was missing some of my click-throughs to see where they would. I mean, I see where they went. I see that they went there, but I wasn't seeing like how many. Because once it's on the diagram, it's kind of jumbled. But if you look at the card and they tell you at the bottom like sends and total views, I wasn't getting that. I don't think I was getting that.
So you won't continue to get sends and total views because it's going to go to the campaign instead. Right. So you're
Oh.
going to get them. So here, so you can see here, like it's not ending. It's not giving us views of those. It's giving us views in the campaign. Which one did I make that on? This one? That's when you go to the campaign, or I'm sorry, not the campaign. That's when you go to the stats. So that's not under send, it's not under review because you didn't send it. Right?
Okay.
It's under your campaign views here.
Okay. So if I just use the regular one, then I'll be able to get the sends and views.
No, you won't get any
I won't get
because you're
anything?
not you're still not sending it, right? Sending it means I texted it to you, I emailed it to you, I sent it to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Campaign is just looking for click-throughs.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Willie, did you have another question?
Yes, can you go back to the cards market? There's two questions I have. One is about how to share a free card. The other one is there's a card that has different tabs. I think it's the first one on the list.
Can I get out of this? Oh, here we go. Okay. How to share a free card, or how to get
That's one of
how you want to have somebody be able to get a free card from you.
Right. Yeah. I want to make one and start offering people free cards so they can come and see what we have.
Okay. So all you need to do there is go to create and card. It's actually a card that's already created in the mobile builder. And it is right here. So to get this template, if you do not have this template, all you have to do is go over here to where it says promote LFI. And all of these are already built for you. And you just click on free card and it will go into your builder. And then when you select it, it already has everything in there for you. So it's got the background, it's got your link already pre-programmed in here. All you have to do is add a photo and your name. If you want the contact information, you can do all that. It's totally up to you. So I would hit yes, put in all the pictures, it puts in all my stuff from my social media. Shows, you can have it show your invite code or not. That's totally up to you. Hit next, next. Oh, that would change the photo. Hit save. This will go straight into your account, and then you're able to promote the Shuffle free card. Anytime you want to send that to somebody,
Yes,
it's
if I
already
can change that section, the section with the assist offer, if I can do that in Spanish, just that section.
Oh, okay. That's a good point. Let me
It's a lot
ask them
Mhm.
about a Spanish version
for the free card.
for free card. And so in that case, if you want to, what I would do is kind of take the same information. If you wanted to make it look similar, matter of fact, let me talk to them about what we could probably make something up really fast. Something similar, change the verbiage and then just put your link in it, is we would probably just do it on the desktop templates. So let me talk to them about that.
Okay, the other question was about the one has different tabs. I think it's the first card on the list of cards. Different colors.
When you go to build?
Yes. Let me see. There's
This
what
one?
do you get? That one, yes.
Mhm.
What's the purpose of that card? Like, can I show different businesses and each those tabs?
So the purpose was really kind of just a way to have different links here. Let me preview it. Different links. So say, for example, you do like you do different things. So you could just have a photo. Who are you? And you could either have different offers. You could have different kinds of companies. So depending on what you do. So for me, like I could say, learn more about Shuffle here, learn more about my networking group here, learn more about my nonprofit here, and then claim your free cards. And once again, this will pull in your free card link. So you could actually do this one and make it in Spanish if you wanted to.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All you
Yeah, I
have to
can
do
do
is
that. Yep.
all you have to do is hit to edit it. This is just the preview of it. back here. So if you go to that card, hit select,
Okay.
then you can create it there and you can add whatever you want to. So change your picture, change your name and title, and then you could just change each one of these buttons here
Okay.
and make them
Mhm.
whatever your second company is, third company.
I could put a
whatever you
catchy
have.
name there so that people click on it.
And then there's your free shuffle card. That's already got the link. It's already set for you. So you don't have to worry about changing anything. Use any of these that you want. If you want a video or if you want to hide the video, you can always not clone it, hide it.
We need a video like that one in Spanish too.
Right? Kimberly,
Because
write that
Latin market
down.
is huge.
Write that down. And then then you're off to the races. You're ready to go. This card was really just built with very simple, not a whole lot you have to do to get it ready to go.
Okay, I have
Thank
to
you
jump
very
in here.
much, Kathy. Great.
This is
Yeah.
a great card too if you are visible on the social media platforms, because this can link them to everything. Because on social media, you're only allowed one link right up in the top in your profile. And sometimes, like on Reels, you're not allowed to embed a link. They can't view it. So that's a great card to use to link to all your different offers and you use in your social medias. And then actually, if they found you on Instagram, they can then click on and find you on Facebook. And they could find you on LinkedIn. They can find you on YouTube. They can find you on Twitter. I mean, it's a great social hub card too.
Oh, last question. What do I find is recording? I want to go through it and make sure I try all
Yeah.
this in today.
So we once we finish, Kimberly, are we putting it straight up on YouTube? It'll be on YouTube. On YouTube under Tech Tuesday.
Tuesday YouTube. Okay, great. Hey,
Yep.
Thank you very much, all of you.
You are
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
You are welcome. Any other questions? I think we're super techy today.
I guess
Anything
special day for me today, I guess.
I know, it's all good. That's what we're here for. That is definitely what we're here for. And that's what, anytime you guys have new Shuffle users that come on board, make sure you invite them. That's literally what this hour is for, is to be able to pick our brain, figure out things, how you're trying to make things, what you're trying to do with things.
Oh my God.
Delete that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. Kimberly, anything you want to talk about social media? You have any asks for anybody?
I think I got that plugged in there pretty good. And the question and answer series was like phenomenal. This will probably be broken up into 15 small pieces of social media for you guys to consume over the next 2 weeks. So if you don't want to watch the whole thing on YouTube too, you don't have to. I promise I will break it down into small consumable chunks for us.
Yay. I love it. Yeah, Danon.
When do the link for the networking things come on tomorrow? I'm finally getting
I
a
don't
week
even
off,
know
so
where the
They'll
link is.
be out in about an hour
okay.
in the
I'll
stories and on the page.
okay.
You found the right person. Yeah, y'all. So if y'all haven't met Kimberly yet on the Wednesday night networking or on any of our calls, Kimberly is a really good friend of mine. She's from here in Dallas. She now lives in Montana. Don't ask me about that. We didn't want her to go, but she loves it, so we let her go. But she is doing all the social media that you guys have seen for LFI lately, and just give her props because it has been phenomenal. I love it. It's been so much fun. So she's the mind and the creator behind all the fun things you've seen. So exciting. So hashtag go
Brain
LFI.
and ER and Guy and Janice.
Hashtag go LFI. All right, guys, if that is all you have, we will get this processed and we'll get it up so that Kimberly can play with it. We'll get it out on YouTube. And I have an LFI interview to go do. So if you guys, come join us on Wednesday nights for networking. Come join us on Thursdays. We drop interviews every other week, I think now. If you'd like to be an LFI interview and talk about how you use LFI, what LFI has done for you and your networking and your company and your business, let us know. Do we have a way to apply for that yet? Okay, we're working on a way to apply for that, or just connect with that one over there. Kimberly, let her know that you would like to be an LFI interview. And of course, Friday for e-affiliates. We always have something fun going on there. So bring a friend. Yeah. All right. You guys are gonna let you have the rest of your day back. If you guys need anything from us, go find us on Insiders. We'll be here. And Kimberly, I will see you in a little while.